1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
A step is less meaningful if we walk it alone. The abundant natural resources should be managed sustainably so the next generation of Indonesians can enjoy them. PT Delta Dunia Makmur Tbk, through its subsidiary PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, or BUMA, has been actively participating in natural resources management in Indonesia. As an independent mining contractor, BUMA is committed to creating the highest value for its stakeholders. Armed with our extensive experience, we uphold our stakeholders' commitments and trust. We structure all of our environmental, social, and governance initiatives on operational excellence and diversification towards a low-carbon economic transition through our sustainability framework. We divide our strategy into 6 sustainability pillars. Our sustainability framework is aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we implement it with good governance and complete transparency. Our sustainability framework and its series of activities will be developed continuously, aligning with our vision to be the preferred partner for world-class and environmentally responsible mining services.
PT Bayan Resources is one of Indonesia's leading thermal coal producers operating in East and South Kalimantan. Our world-class Tabang Pakar project in East Kalimantan produces low-ash, low-sulfur, sub-bituminous coal and benefits from a large reserve base, long concession life and strategic location. It is one of the lowest-cost mines in Indonesia, a position which we will further solidify as we increase production to over 50 million tonnes of coal per annum in coming years. Furthermore, we continue to invest in innovative and unique solutions to help us solidify this low-cost position. We were the first company to employ the dozer push mining methodology in Indonesia on a commercial scale. This method is readily used in other parts of the world. We also currently employ leading-edge technology at our mining sites such as geotechnical radar systems that constantly monitor our high walls and low walls. This allows us to mine safer and more efficiently. The Bayan Group is committed to being a good corporate citizen, and in this regard we have implemented ISO 14001, environmental management systems across our major operations. We perform extensive reclamation and revegetation activities at our mine sites, including the keeping of nurseries of native plants and hydroseeding the ground where appropriate to improve stability. Furthermore, in order to reduce our environmental footprint, we require and regularly monitor that 20% of the diesel that our operations consume is biodiesel. PT Bayan Resources has been listed on the Indonesian Stock Exchange since 2008 and, amongst its peers, is one of the most profitable coal companies in Indonesia. We expect to solidify and further strengthen this position through the expansion of our Tabang project. This will generate prosperity for all our stakeholders and keep us at the forefront of the Indonesian coal industry for many years to come.
Selamat datang di Tambang Batu Hijau, salah satu tambang tembaga dan emas terbesar di Indonesia yang terletak di Kabupaten Sumbawa Barat, Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Barat. PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara mengoperasikan tambang batu hijau sejak tahun 2016 pasca akuisisi dari PT Newmont Nusa Tenggara. Disinilah kami melakukan rangkaian proses untuk menghasilkan mineral yang sangat penting bagi kehidupan manusia. Aman melakukan transformasi dalam berbagai aspek operasional untuk mencapai visi menciptakan warisan terbaik. Strategi operasional Aman adalah untuk meningkatkan copper recovery sebagai upaya konservasi mineral dan mengurangi kandungan mineral pada tailing yang ditempatkan di dasar laut atau deep sea tailing placement.
The Indonesian government develops infrastructure to support the country's sustainable economic growth. KHI Pipe Industries plays its part by providing steel pipe products to support the government as well as private sector projects. KHI Pipe Industries is a manufacturer of a wide range of steel pipe products with long experience. We have facilities to produce large-diameter spiral-welded pipes, high-frequency electric resistance welded, or ERW pipes, as well as coating and corrosion protection application. KHI products are supplied to meet the piping needs for oil and gas, construction and infrastructure sectors, both in Indonesia and abroad. Established in 1972 as a pipe manufacturer, PT KHI Pipe Industries has evolved into a leading integrated pipe manufacturer in Indonesia. KHI are also experienced to export its products to other countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, Australia, and some European countries, in line with increasing demand from these countries. Our facilities are located in Cilegon, Banten Province, on the western tip of Java Island, where most major industries are located. This strategic location is supported by Krakatau Bandar Samudra-owned deep port. With this product logistic handling, KHI will have it a lot easier and enables the company to reach and serve customers in timely manner. KHI Pipe Industries' strength lies in its capability to provide a wide range and quantity of steel pipe products, excellence in quality product based on worldwide quality system, integrated pipe mill and coating applicator, and guaranteed supply of raw materials from its holding company, PT Krakatau Steel Pesero Tbk. KHI Pipe Industries has gained excellence as a pipe manufacturer. The company is working with an objective to provide maximum
Dari sebuah kepercayaan, kami berhasil wujudkan banyak mimpi besar. Namun perjuangan kami tak berhenti sampai di sini. Gagal, jatuh, penuh tantangan. Tapi kami tak pernah hilang semangat. Dengan terus berinovasi untuk hasilkan produk terbaik dengan sepenuh hati. Berkolaborasi, berkreasi tanpa batas, mengembangkan potensi, menjadi cara kami untuk terus berlari. Sejak tahun 2019, kami bertransformasi menjadi Paragon Corp, yang terdiri dari Paragon Technology and Innovation, perusahaan lokal kosmetik terbesar se-Indonesia, serta Parama Global Inspira sebagai perusahaan distribusi. Kami memiliki 41 distribution center, lebih dari 10.000 Paragonian, dan kami akan terus berkembang. Dengan R&D center terbesar se-Indonesia, kami terus berinovasi menghasilkan brand-brand terbaik. Visi kami adalah memberikan kebermanfaatan yang lebih besar berdasarkan 4 pilar demi membantu sesama untuk kemajuan Indonesia. Mari berbagi mimpi yang sama untuk terus bertumbuh, berkolaborasi, mengembangkan potensi bersama Paragon Corp.
Skills is an education technology company based in Indonesia that focuses on VR training modules for various industries such as hospitality, banking, constructions, healthcare, and especially soft skills training. Prime Skills offers the use of VR and AR technologies in 3 different segments called Virtual Training Services, Virtual Production Services, and Augmented Production Services. Prime Skills, your enterprise learning partner.
Dengan menggunakan virtual reality learning, kita bisa meningkatkan kompetensi karyawan dengan lebih cepat, dengan pembelajaran yang sangat komprehensif karena meliputi pengetahuan, keterampilan, dan bahkan sikap. Dan itu semua bisa menjadi data yang sangat bagus bagaimana performance dari seorang karyawan di Sambil Niaga.
Yang menarik dari pembelajaran VR ini adalah kita seperti seolah-olah sedang bermain game, padahal kita sedang belajar. Karena visualisasi yang bagus, jadi seolah-olah kita sedang berada dalam cabang. Padahal kita bisa belajar dari mana saja. Dari virtual learning ini, ada 3 aspek yang dinilai, yaitu fokus, kenyamanan, dan ketepatan. Ini dinilai dari mulai pada saat pembukaan kita VR sampai dengan akhir, sehingga hasil kita bisa langsung dapat dinilai oleh mentor, karena ini dinilai langsung.
When it comes to progress, no one is more committed than us. We are dedicated to become a growth partner to our stakeholders and build meaningful partnership. We believe in enhancing the quality of life through our products, used in every aspect of our daily lives. Our presence in life is everywhere, ensuring the future to be more advanced. We ensure that our quality of work is of the highest standards, devoted to achieve the best results in everything we do. Integrity, safety, teamwork, accountability, and respect are our foundations. We believe in creating shared values across all ecosystem to serve as a catalyst of progress. With our long history being Indonesia's leader in petrochemical industry, we are proud to contribute to Indonesia's economic growth, affirm our commitment to people, planet, and profit. We work together with all partners to contribute to communities and provide solutions. We stand true to our promise to our people and the communities we live in. With over than 2,000 dedicated staff, we are committed to building businesses, uplifting people, and progressing Indonesia.
Indonesia merupakan negara agraris dengan populasi penduduk keempat terbesar di dunia. Saat ini Indonesia sedang berkembang, membangun di semua bidang, dan memperbaiki infrastruktur. Cargill hadir di Indonesia, membantu masyarakat untuk bertumbuh dengan menerapkan wawasan dan pengalaman lebih dari 150 tahun. Cargill Indonesia berkantor pusat di Jakarta, memiliki lebih dari 20.000 karyawan di 60 lokasi, kantor, pabrik, dan perkebunan, serta fasilitas yang tersebar di seluruh Indonesia. Aktivitas usaha Cargill Indonesia meliputi produksi nutrisi hewan, Cargill Tropical Palm memproduksi minyak sawit mentah, biji sawit, dan minyak biji sawit berkualitas tinggi. Cargill melayani pasar internasional untuk pati dan pemanis kepada pelanggan di lebih dari 70 negara. Kami mengumpulkan, menentukan tingkat kualitas, mengemas, dan mengekspor kakao berkualitas tinggi. Kami memproduksi minyak kelapa mentah dengan kualitas yang sesuai dengan keinginan pasar yang dihasilkan dari kopra kelapa lokal. Cargill mulai menjalankan bisnis protein di Indonesia dengan membentuk perusahaan joint venture PT Cahaya Gunung Foods. Kami membantu masyarakat bertumbuh. Kami berkomitmen untuk melindungi hutan, mendorong pertanian yang berkelanjutan, mengurangi dampak lingkungan, dan berupaya melestarikan dan meningkatkan kualitas air. Karena kami bertumbuh.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
A step is less meaningful if we walk it alone. The abundant natural resources should be managed sustainably so the next generation of Indonesians can enjoy them. PT Delta Dunia Makmur Tbk, through its subsidiary PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, or BUMA, has been actively participating in natural resources management in Indonesia. As an independent mining contractor, BUMA is value for its stakeholders. Armed with our extensive experience, we uphold our stakeholders' commitments and trust. We structure all of our environmental, social, and governance initiatives on operational excellence and diversification towards a low-carbon economic transition through our sustainability framework. We divide our strategy into 6 sustainability pillars. Our sustainability framework is aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we implement it with good governance and complete transparency. Our sustainability framework and its series of activities will be developed continuously, aligning with our vision to be the preferred partner for world-class and environmentally responsible mining services.
PT Bayan Resources is one of Indonesia's leading thermal coal producers operating in East and South Kalimantan. Our world-class Tabang Pakar project in East Kalimantan produces low-ash, low-sulfur, sub-bituminous coal and benefits from a large reserve base, long concession life and strategic location. It is one of the lowest-cost mines in Indonesia, a position which we will further solidify as we increase production to over 50 million tonnes of coal per annum in coming years. Furthermore, we continue to invest in innovative and unique solutions to help us solidify this low-cost position. We were the first company to employ the dozer push mining methodology in Indonesia on a commercial scale. This method is readily used in other parts of the world. We also currently employ leading-edge technology at our mining sites such as geotechnical radar systems that constantly monitor our high walls and low walls. This allows us to mine safer and more efficiently. The Bayan Group is committed to being a good corporate citizen, and in this regard we have implemented ISO 14001, environmental management systems across our major operations. We perform extensive reclamation and revegetation activities at our mine sites, including the keeping of nurseries of native plants and hydroseeding the ground where appropriate to improve stability. Furthermore, in order to reduce our environmental footprint, we require and regularly monitor that 20% of the diesel that our operations consume is biodiesel. PT Bayan Resources has been listed on the Indonesian Stock Exchange since 2008 and amongst its peers is one of the most profitable coal companies in Indonesia. We expect to solidify and further strengthen this position through the expansion of our Tabang project. This will generate prosperity for all our stakeholders and keep us at the forefront of the Indonesian coal industry for many years to come.
Selamat datang di Tambang Batu Hijau, salah satu tambang tembaga dan emas terbesar di Indonesia yang terletak di Kabupaten Sumbawa Barat, Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Barat. PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara mengoperasikan tambang batu hijau sejak tahun 2016 pasca akuisisi dari PT Newmont Nusa Tenggara. Disinilah kami melakukan rangkaian proses untuk menghasilkan mineral yang sangat penting bagi kehidupan manusia. Aman melakukan transformasi dalam berbagai aspek operasional untuk mencapai visi menciptakan warisan terbaik. Strategi operasional Aman adalah untuk meningkatkan copper recovery sebagai upaya konservasi mineral dan mengurangi kandungan mineral pada tailing yang ditempatkan di dasar laut atau deep sea tailing placement.
the Indonesian government develops infrastructure to support the country's sustainable economic growth. KHI Pipe Industries plays its part by providing steel pipe products to support the government as well as private sector projects. KHI Pipe Industries is a manufacturer of a wide range of steel pipe products with long experience. We have facilities to produce large diameter spiral welded pipes, high frequency electric resistance welded or ERW pipes, as well as coating and corrosion protection application. KHI products are supplied to meet the piping needs for oil and gas, construction and infrastructure sectors, both in Indonesia and abroad. Established in 1972 as a pipe manufacturer, PT KHI Pipe Industries has evolved into a leading integrated pipe manufacturer in Indonesia. KHI are also experienced to export its products to other countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, Australia, and some European countries, in line with increasing demand from these countries. Our facilities are located in Cilegon, Banten Province, on the western tip of Java Island, where most major industries are located. This strategic location is supported by Krakatau Bandar Samudra-owned deep port. With this product logistic handling, KHI will have it a lot easier and enables the company to reach and serve customers in timely manner. KHI Pipe Industries' strength lies in its capability to provide a wide range and quantity of steel pipe products, excellence in quality product based on worldwide quality system, integrated pipe mill and coating applicator, and guaranteed supply of raw materials from its holding company, PT Krakatau Steel Persero Tbk. KHI Pipe Industries has gained excellence as a pipe manufacturer. The company is working with an objective to provide maximum customer satisfaction through its superior quality product and services, therefore attaining its goal to become PT KHI Pipe Industries, world-class steel pipe manufacturer, coating and corrosion protection applicator.
Dari sebuah kepercayaan, kami berhasil wujudkan banyak mimpi besar. Namun perjuangan kami tak berhenti sampai di sini. Gagal, jatuh, penuh tantangan. Tapi kami tak pernah hilang semangat. Dengan terus berinovasi untuk hasilkan produk terbaik dengan sepenuh hati. Berkolaborasi, berkreasi tanpa batas, mengembangkan potensi, menjadi cara kami untuk terus berlari. Sejak tahun 2019, kami bertransformasi menjadi Paragon Corp, yang terdiri dari Paragon Technology and Innovation, perusahaan lokal kosmetik terbesar se-Indonesia, serta Parama Global Inspira sebagai perusahaan distribusi. Kami memiliki 41 distribution center, lebih dari 10.000 Paragonian, dan kami akan terus berkembang. Dengan R&D center terbesar se-Indonesia, kami terus berinovasi menghasilkan brand-brand terbaik. Visi kami adalah memberikan kebermanfaatan yang lebih besar berdasarkan 4 pilar demi membantu sesama untuk kemajuan Indonesia. Mari berbagi mimpi yang sama untuk terus bertumbuh, berkolaborasi, mengembangkan potensi bersama Paragon Corp.
based in Indonesia that focuses on VR training modules for various industries such as hospitality, banking, constructions, healthcare, and especially soft skills training. Prime Skills offers the use of VR and AR technologies in 3 different segments called Virtual Training Services, Virtual Production Services, and Augmented Production Services. Prime Skills, your enterprise learning partner.
Dengan menggunakan virtual reality learning, kita bisa meningkatkan kompetensi karyawan dengan lebih cepat, dengan pembelajaran yang sangat komprehensif karena meliputi pengetahuan, keterampilan, dan bahkan sikap. Dan itu semua bisa menjadi data yang sangat bagus bagaimana performance dari seorang karyawan di Sambil Niaga.
Yang menarik dari pembelajaran VR ini adalah kita seperti seolah-olah sedang bermain game, padahal kita sedang belajar. Karena visualisasi yang bagus, jadi seolah-olah kita sedang berada dalam cabang. Padahal kita bisa belajar dari mana saja. Dari virtual learning ini ada 3 aspek yang dinilai, yaitu fokus, kenyamanan, dan ketepatan. Ini dinilai dari mulai pada saat pembukaan kita VR sampai dengan akhir, sehingga hasil kita bisa langsung dapat dinilai oleh mentor, karena ini dinilai langsung.
When it comes to progress, no one is more committed than us. We are dedicated to become a growth partner to our stakeholders and build meaningful partnership. We believe in enhancing the quality of life through our products used in every aspect of our daily lives. Our presence in life is everywhere, ensuring the future to be more advanced. We ensure that our quality of work is of the highest standards, devoted to achieve the best results in everything we do. Integrity, safety, teamwork, accountability, and respect are our foundations. We believe in creating shared values across all ecosystem to serve as a catalyst of progress. With our long history being Indonesia's leader in petrochemical industry, we are proud to contribute to Indonesia's economic growth, affirm our commitment to people, planet, and profit. We work together with all partners to contribute to communities and provide solutions. We stand true to our promise to our people and the communities we live in. With over than 2,000 dedicated staff, we are committed to building businesses, uplifting people, and progressing Indonesia.
Indonesia merupakan negara agraris dengan populasi penduduk keempat terbesar di dunia. Saat ini Indonesia sedang berkembang, membangun di semua bidang, dan memperbaiki infrastruktur. Cargill hadir di Indonesia, membantu masyarakat untuk bertumbuh dengan menerapkan wawasan dan pengalaman lebih dari 150 tahun. Cargill Indonesia berkantor pusat di Jakarta, memiliki lebih dari 20.000 karyawan di 60 lokasi, kantor, pabrik dan perkebunan, serta fasilitas yang tersebar di seluruh Indonesia. Aktivitas usaha Cargill Indonesia meliputi produksi nutrisi hewan, Cargill Tropical Palm memproduksi minyak sawit mentah, biji sawit dan minyak biji sawit berkualitas tinggi. Cargill melayani pasar internasional untuk pati dan pemanis kepada pelanggan di lebih dari 70 negara. Kami mengumpulkan, menentukan tingkat kualitas, mengemas, dan mengekspor kakao berkualitas tinggi. Kami memproduksi minyak kelapa mentah dengan kualitas yang sesuai dengan keinginan pasar yang dihasilkan dari kopra kelapa lokal. Cargill mulai menjalankan bisnis protein di Indonesia dengan membentuk perusahaan joint venture PT Cahaya Gunung Foods. Kami membantu masyarakat bertumbuh. Kami berkomitmen untuk melindungi hutan, mendorong pertanian yang berkelanjutan, mengurangi dampak lingkungan, dan berupaya melestarikan dan meningkatkan kualitas air. Karena kami bertumbuh.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times. In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
Second Annual ISEEC.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom,
Om Swastiastu,
Namo Buddhaya,
dan salam kebajikan
untuk kita semua.
Good afternoon and welcome to the opening ceremony of 22nd Annual ISEEC.
First of all, we would like to say thank you to our honorable guest, Head of Department of Industrial Engineering, University of Indonesia, Mr. Komarudin, and Head of Industrial Engineering Student Association, Dendi Rio.
And respected speakers and moderators, Annisa Paramita, General Secretary of Indonesia Recovery Organization, Muslihaturrodliyah Abdurrahman from Paragon Technology and Innovation as Facilities and Sustainability Engineer, Nadya Aulia Thufailah from PT Paragon Technology and Innovation as Safety, Health, and Environment Executive, and also to all participants for taking your time being here with us today.
Before we continue to the opening ceremony, it will be better if we pray to God Almighty. Because of His blessings, we can gather together here in a good condition. Pray according to their respectives and religions. Praying begins.
May God bless us. Amen. Before we jump right into our agendas, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Azam.
And I, Fina, as the Master of Ceremony who will guide today's event. Also, we would like to thank all the teams who have joined the ISEEC 2022. We hope that through ISEEC 2022, we can create very valuable memories together. Before moving on to the next agenda, we are very curious and want to talk with some of the teams.
Maybe one of the teams in front of us want to voluntarily give or express your feeling today for joining ISEEC 2022. Here I have Team Botebi from University of Indonesia. Maybe you want to give one or two words for us.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, my name's Aulia. We're from the Botebi team of University of Indonesia. I'm also here with my other two teammates. This is Alda, and that's our team leader, Vanessa. We're very happy to be here to join this competition. And we would also like to say our gratitude to all of the ISEEC committee for giving us a chance to compete here with all of you. So thank you so much for your time, and hope we have a good competition here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much from Team Botebi. For our first agenda, we will show you an ISEEC profile video to present the ISEEC competition that we will be holding on. Without any further ado, here's the video.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
Namely, PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, the preferred partner for world-class and environmentally responsible mining and energy solutions. PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama is the largest mining contractor in Indonesia and holds around 20% of market shares, that providing coal mining to some largest and longest-running names in Indonesia coal industry.
PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, premium name with sustainable growth. PT Baratabang is a company that has a concession area of 3,015 hectares in East Kalimantan Province and produces environmentally friendly subbituminous coal with low sulfur content and is a member of PT Bayan Resources.
PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara menciptakan warisan terbaik.
PT KHI Pipe Industries, pulih lebih cepat, bangkit lebih kuat.
PT Paragon Technology and Innovation.
Cargill Indonesia.
PT Chandra Asri Petrochemicals.
And we will also say thank you for Gadis as one of our event media partners. So don't forget to always read the most up-to-date articles on www.gadis.co.id and also follow Gadis social medias, especially Instagram and TikTok with username @GadisMax.
This event is also supported by Prime Skill. For the next agenda, once again we would like to welcome all the teams who have passed the preliminary stage of ISEEC 2022, and also would like to introduce the entire team.
And for the team whose name is mentioned, you may stand up. For the Industrial Engineering Scientific Competition category, there are 9 teams, and for the first team is Team AGA, from Institut Teknologi Bandung, consists of Angelo Mario Wijaya, Angelina Pamela Liani, and Gabriela Cristanto.
For the next team, there is Botebi team from University of Indonesia, consists of Ruth Vanessa, Alia Khanaya, and Irza Farina Aldayondri.
Next team is EZY from Chulalongkorn University, consists of Nutrani Wisaprom, Pitun Han Vaivatpong, and Titi Sengo.
The next team, there will be Greens from University of Indonesia, consists of Nelson Julio, Aldi, and Zahra Zafira.
The next team is Karu from Universitas Gajah Mada, consists of Vincentia Roselyn, Jeanette Dian, Arulo Sonja, and Andiko Pratama Artawijaya.
The next team is PDF from Waseda University, Mayoto Hattori, Mitsuki Nakano, and Teppei Hosoya.
The next team is Safir from Universitas Gajah Mada, consists of Angelica Helen Saputro, Karina Rizky Putri, and Natalia Candela.
And the next team, there will be Derserah from Universitas Kristen Petra, consists of Agra Bertan Panambunan, Felix, Miska Permata Sitepu.
And the last team is Vici from Universitas Kristen Petra, consists of Jonathan Ray Peno, Joan Cristopal, and Catherine Gracia.
So that's all the whole team that will compete in the ISEEC 2022. And again, congratulations and thank you to all the teams for joining ISEEC 2022.
Moving on to the next agenda is a performance from Aya and Mita from Industrial Engineering Batch 2022. So without any further ado, please enjoy the performance.
Niur di All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's so clear I'm where I'm meant to be. And unless I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And unless I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all the time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. Here she's here, it's crystal clear, I'm where I'm meant to go. And unless I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And unless I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you. Makasih.
Wow, that was such a stunning and amazing performance from Aya and Mita. We hope that it can keep our enthusiasm and spirits till the end of our agendas. Before we continue to our agendas, we would like to welcome our team from Waseda University, Team PDF. Thank you for joining us today. And besides that, we would like to mention our sponsor and media partner for the support of this event, namely PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, the preferred partner for the world-class and environmentally responsible mining and energy solutions.
PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, premium name with sustainable growth.
PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara, menciptakan warisan terbaik.
PT KHI Pipe Industries, pulih lebih cepat, bangkit lebih kuat.
PT Paragon Technology and Innovation,
Cargill Indonesia,
PT Chandra Asri Petrochemicals, and also this event was supported by Prime Skill.
And now, for the main event, we would like to welcome the leader of this event, Hana Raudatul Marwa, as the project officer of the 22nd Annual ISEEC. To Hana Marwa, the stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the Honorable Head of Department of Industrial Engineering, Mr. Dr. Kamarudin STMN, Head of Industrial Engineering Student Association, Dendi Rio, respected speakers and moderators, Annisa Paramita as the General Secretary of Indonesia Packaging Recovery, IPRO, Muslihaturrodliyah Abdurrahman as the Facilities and Sustainability Engineer from Paragon Technology Innovation, Nadya, Aulia, Thufailah as the Safety, Health and Environment Executive from PT Paragon Technology Innovation, and for all participants for taking your time for being here with us today. First of all, let us express our gratitude towards the Almighty whose blessings are always with us so that we all can be here in good condition and health. My name is Hana Marwa. It is such an honor for me to speak on behalf of this organizing committee of the 22nd Annual ISEEC 2022. Let me begin by giving you a warm welcome to the grand opening international seminar of this year's ISEEC. Before we begin this event, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who sincerely committed to this event to make it a success. This event would have been impossible without the support of sponsors such as PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, BUMA, PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, PT KHI Pipe Industries, PT Aman Mineral, PT Chandra Asri Petrochemicals, PT Paragon Technology Innovation, PT Kargil Indonesia, our media partner and event partner supported by Prime Skills. On this occasion, I would like to greet and congratulate to all of the semi-finalists of ISC who comes from various universities such as UI, ITB, UGM, Universitas Kristen Petra, Waseda University, and Chulalongkorn University. I wish you all the best for the competition and I hope that you can enjoy your time here. Also, along with today's agenda, which is seminar, the topic is integrating waste management in beauty industry to achieve sustainable future. I hope that we all can gain understanding of waste management and implement all of the knowledge on skills as well as in our lifestyles. Last but not least, I would like to say once more on behalf of this seminar organizer, welcome. It is great to see many of you here. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Kak Hana Marwah, for the speech. And next, we would like to welcome Dendi Rio as the chairman of IMTI 2022 to express a few words on ISEEC 2022. To Dendi, the stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Best wishes for all of us. Om Swastiastu, Nama Budaya, Salam Kebajikan. First of all, I would like to say thank you and welcome to our honorable guest, Head of Industrial Engineering Department, Mr. Dr. Kamarudin STMN, and also respected speaker and moderator, and all participants, and also the committee for taking your time for being here with us today. Next, let us express our gratitude to God Almighty, whose blessings are always with us so we can gather in here in Balai Sidang University of Indonesia. Today's event is the official opening ceremony of the 22nd Annual ISEEC 2022 series of activities. In addition to the opening ceremony, today's activities will also include an international seminar with expert speakers in their fields. On behalf of Industrial Engineering Student Association of University of Indonesia, I would like to say thank you again, and hopefully the seminar and the opening ceremony can be an interesting experience and certainly add insight to all of us. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Kak Dendi, for the speech. The running of this event is possible thanks to the support of Department of Industrial Engineering, University of Indonesia. Next, we will hear a speech from the head of Department of Industrial Engineering, University of Indonesia.
We would like to welcome Mr. Kamarudin to express a word or two on ISEEC 2022.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm not happy because I was limited to say 1 or 2 words by the master of ceremony. So I will ask for more than 1 million words maybe. Okay, I would like to say welcome to our honorable guests from Waseda University. Welcome to Indonesia, and also from Chulalongkorn University. Enjoy Indonesia, enjoy Jakarta, and I want also to welcome you from our neighbor, from ITB, from UGM, and UK Petra. Yeah, how should I say it? UK Petra. Yeah, Universitas Kristen Petra. Welcome to UI and welcome to Depok. Although we are in West Java, it is not as comfortable as Bandung. And then I am very happy to welcome also our speakers from IPRO, Miss Annisa Paramita, and also Miss Muslihaturrodliyah Abdurrahman, and also Miss Nadya Aulia Thufailah. And we are very thankful to our sponsor from Buma, from Baratabang, Bayan, and then from Aman, from Canda Asri, from Paragon, and from Cargill. Okay, so it is a kind of nostalgic for me because a couple 100 years ago I also joined this competition, and we were not failed as a group. We are very happy to have good result couple 100 years ago, but there are more something that we can gain from this competition. For me, the most advantage is I can obtain, or I can force or take by force my current partner from Bandung Institute of Technology. So it is my biggest reward for this competition a couple 100 years ago. So I think very good for this competition. You can compete, and if you are jomblo like me, like 20 years ago, maybe you can follow my steps and obtain cross-university partner. Okay, so should I also open the... No? Okay, so welcome and enjoy the competition, and also enjoy the seminar, and see you again in few days. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That's the speech from Mr. Kamarudin. Thank you, Mr. Kamarudin, for the speech.
And our next agenda is opening ceremony symbolization by Hana Raudatul Marwah as the project officer of the 22nd Annual ISEEC. Tuka Hana, the stage is yours. Thank you so much, Kahana. With that symbolic act, the 22nd Annual ISEEC officially begins.
That's all for the amazing opening ceremony of ISEEC 2022. Move on to the next agenda. There will be a seminar that will discuss about circular economy through waste management from various aspects.
But before we move on to the next agenda, this event can certainly run because of the support from our sponsors who have sponsored this event.
Namely, PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, the preferred partner for the world-class and environmentally responsible mining and energy solutions.
PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, premium name with sustainable growth.
PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara, menciptakan warisan terbaik.
PT KHI Pipe Industries, pulih lebih cepat, bangkit lebih kuat.
PT Paragon Technology and Innovation.
Cargill Indonesia.
PT Chandra Asri Petrochemicals. And also this event is supported by Prime Skill.
So here we come to the most important session of the day. We would like to introduce all the audiences to our great moderator for this international seminar today, Kak Amalia dan Renjana.
Kak Amalia dan Renjana is one of the best 2018 students, graduate of Industrial Engineering, University of Indonesia. She is now a business associate at PT Magalarva Sayana, Indonesia. She has been an active individual since college with a lot of achievements. Some of them are second runner-up, Swiss Innovation Challenge 2021, and AFS Exchange Program to Italy 2016 and 2017. And she's also interested in environmental issue and became Environmental Heroes of the Month, July 2021, from Badan Eksekutif Mahasiswa University of Indonesia. Without any further ado, please welcome Kak Amalia dan Renjana.
Hello, Karen. Welcome to ISEEC.
Hello.
How are you, Karen?
I'm good, I guess. How are you?
We're good, thank you. How do you feel, Karen, about being here today as the moderator of ISEEC seminar?
I am actually very, very excited. As you mentioned, I am also an environment enthusiast, and I'm very glad that this year ISEEC has brought this theme again to raise awareness about sustainability, because us as future engineers, we are out to be the future, I don't know, agents of change for the sustainability matters, and that's very important. So thank you for having me. Thank you for all committees. I'm very, very happy to be here.
Thank you, Karen. Without any further ado, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you to MCs for the very heartwarming introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aren, for short, and I will be the moderator for today's session. I hereby welcome you all to the 22nd Annual ISEEC International Seminar. And thank you all for being here on this lovely day. I would like to honor the presence of Mr. Komarudin as our head of department, and also Dendirio as our head of student association. Selamat pagi Bapak, Dendi, apa kabarnya? Baik. And our also keynote speakers, of course, Ms. Muslihaturrodliyah Abdurrahman and Ms. Nadya, Aulia Thufailah from PT Paragon Technology and Innovation. To both of you, please come forward to the stage with me. Please give applause, everybody. And also, we have Miss Annisa Paramita that will be joining us soon from Packaging Recovery Organization as our third panelist, joining today through online platform. Selamat pagi, Ibu. Powerful woman vibes today. And last but not least, all audiences joining us today at Balai Sidang Universitas Indonesia. And also through the screens, as I was told that today has a unique format of hybrid conference. And we have also our ISEEC competition participants from various universities in Indonesia, also from Japan, and also Thailand. May we have a great discussion and gaining insights from today's seminar. So, beauty products. How many bottles and packagings that we have used and throw away after being used each month or weeks or even days? Then God knows where they ended up. Another thing that we might not be aware of is that these wastes actually do have values. How would and could be them to be valuable? Let's find out from our speakers of today's seminar. The first and second speakers, we will have Ms. Muslihaturrodliyah and Ms. Nadya from Paragon Technology and Innovation to explain to us how does Paragon, as one of the biggest producer of beauty products company, manage to actually integrate their waste management of their products. As Ms. Muslihaturrodliyah is the facilities and sustainability engineer, we can call also environment engineer. She is a Bachelor of Environmental Engineering from Bandung Institute of Technology. She also had participated in an interesting project to provide engineering services for sewage system development in DKI Jakarta in 2019. Also, we have Ms. Nadya, is the Safety, Health, and Environment Executive, graduated also from Bandung Institute of Technology in Environmental Engineering and a master's degree. In 2021, she conducted a research on environmental, public health, social, and economic aspects of small-scale gold miners in West Java together with Nexus 3. Okay, could you please give applauses once again for our speakers? Okay, Ms. Muslihaturrodliyah and Ms. Nadya, you have 25 minutes together. We were very excited to hear from you, so please have your say.
Hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank the entire ISEEC committee for the opportunity for giving us the opportunity to be here, and all the entire participants who come to join us. And hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nadya Thufailah, but all of you can call me by Ayut. As mentioned before, I'm a safety, health, and environment executive at Paragon Technology and Innovation. And in this opportunity, I and my partner, Ms. Mus, we'd like to share about how we achieve the transition of business towards a circular economy for sustainable future in beauty industry, specifically at Paragon. Okay, next. All right, okay, as you can see here, how many of you know about Paragon's product? Anyone want to raise your hands? All right. For about more than 37 years, as a leading industry in Indonesia, Paragon has released many products for many brands that Putri as the first brands, followed by Wardah, Makeover, Emina, that I believe all of you is familiar with that. And in this pandemic, we successfully overcome that by releasing Coffee, Labore, Biodev, and our latest baby, Taffy. And on the other hand, we manage more than 10K of employees in 20 hectares plants with 41 distribution centers that are spread all across Indonesia and Malaysia. And we also have the biggest R&D centers. Okay, Alhamdulillah, with God's help, we have been growing 16 times since 2010, and we've doubled our business almost every 2 years. And with this impressive growth performance, Paragon became Indonesian market leader that we hope that we can be an inspiration and pride for Indonesia. Okay, by aiming the total quality management or TQM, which in Indonesia there is CPKB from BPOM and the System Jaminan Halal from MUI, we believe this can make us to be more sustainable. And with this commitment, Paragon has been awarded 15 categories of top brand awards and halal top brands. And last year, we became the best of the best and best of the corporate social impact initiative by Indonesia Halal Industry Award 2021. Okay, next, all right. Talking about achieving sustainability on itself, sustainability is nothing unfamiliar. As a corporation, Paragon integrates sustainability in our vision. As you can see, we are implementing what we call it Paramasys or Paragon Management System. There are 3 core components in vision of Paragon that all is grounded for the purpose to create goodness for all the Paragonian, all partners, society, and also environment. And by implementing these values, we welcome the future by committing as the best practice company and create high quality product that give added value for Paragon, business partner, society, and also environment. And Paragonian in a term for employee in Paragon, we really want that every single Paragonian being provided to opportunities in maximizing our potential. And for business partner, we really want to grow together through a win-win partnership. And for the society and environment, we want to provide jobs, corporate social responsibilities, activities in education, health, environment, and women empowerment. Okay, next. And are there any challenges? Of course. So these are the challenges that we are facing right now. The first one is about how is in this world with a lot of change that generates a lot of opportunity for digital information. Therefore, the market itself, they have their own ability, they have their own they have their own time to look about what they want to buy it online before buy it offline. And the collaboration of these channels that we call omni-channels, and the building of these omni-channels at heart of our day-by-day operation is going to be very crucial, because it means that we have to be more agile to face the change of needs of the market itself. And the second one is about the digital transformation that I already mentioned before in IT investment and big data management. And the third one is about how we can manage companies' priorities in our day-to-day operation, so we can balance the efficiency, agility, and resiliency as well. And the last but not least is about how we can create from the linear economy right now, from our process to achieve the circular economy as a part of the journey of the sustainability itself. So, why is sustainability so important? We are going to see our consumer needs. According to the survey that was concluded in 2021, it is stated that one key indicator that makes us, the consumer, want to buy our products is sustainability. What does it mean? It means that the consumer already grown their awareness. They become more conscious, which is they looking for the benefit of the products, the reason behind the products, whether it has already supported the sustainability, the wellness of the planet, or the design of the product itself. Because they are intended to have more impact by buying these products that have the sustainability mindset. And having this sustainability is sometimes related to the price aspect, because it takes a lot of effort to make a product with sustainability, yet the consumer wants it to be more affordable. So this is very challenging for us on how we can still achieve sustainability without raising the price, and not also the price, but how to maintain the quality of the product itself. Okay, next. So, next. Okay. So this is what our industry is right now. Generally, we are still in the linear value chain, which is simply we take, we make, and we dispose kind of mindset. For example, when we buy a new phone, most of us probably ditch our old phone, right? And this thing is all these materials that we extract are finite resource. They are not renewable and regenerated slowly. What is the impact of this in a linear economy? We are just producing a massive waste. So, can we change our way of thinking to a circular economy? Yes, of course. Because with a circular economy, which is a closed loop system, nothing is become a waste. The model itself is we make, we use, and we return. But moving for a linear to circular economy also brings extra costs. So we need to redesign the supply chain and product in order to use the materials energy again and again. And how we overcome this challenge? This is a triple bottom line that are maybe you guys already aware of, that is introduced by John Elkington, which is profit, people, and planet. Refer to this, we change it a little bit so it can be more related to our vision, mission, and values. So it's not the profit, but the product. So there is a triple bottom line of sustainability by Joel Elkington. And from this, there are three big keys of activities, which are education, collaboration, and innovation. The first thing that we think is very crucial is about human resources. Because without any capability of human resources, all this program, all this collaboration, and all of this innovation that we need is meaningless. Therefore, the very first step that we, Paragon, have already done for many years is developing the human resource so we can grow into a more high quality human resource that is capable of resolving all kinds of problems. And for the planet and the products, we are certain to do collaboration and innovation as part of the journey to sustainability. Okay, next one. Let's see the reality check.
Okay, can I have a volunteer? One person, maybe a person that ever used our products. Anyone? Have you ever used our product? Makeover, Wardah,
Coffee,
or
there's one.
Is there anyone who wants to volunteer? Yeah. Can I have some question? Can you help me?
Yes, can the committee please give the opportunity for the participant to have the mic?
I really want to ask some questions because I want to do some reality checks. Both of us are really wondering if one of you ever use our products on a daily basis.
Yes. Wardah maybe
yeah.
Wardah, that's very common. I also use that myself. So that's cool. Any of you
wants to be volunteer, please? I just asking a little question. Anyone?
Participants, you gotta be active. You're going to win this competition by being active, of course.
Or there's no one using our brands? I don't think so. Yeah.
Mr. Komar, committee, please. Using it on daily basis.
Which product?
Okay, nice.
Okay. So you use Kaf as your skincare, right? Or your perfume? Perfume. Okay. So after you use it and then it's already empty, where did you dispose your products, your waste? So what's next after? I see. Yes, that is the brutal facts, anyone. So if you buy any of our products, you may dispose on your bin, on your house, but you never know the end of the products. And we did some research, and then we know that our products, it's end up into landfill, and then worstly that our product is directly emit to the environment. Have you ever seen our products in environments? Have you ever seen? Maybe some, yes. This is our research. So it is very heartbroken for us. That's why me and Miss Ayut maybe built some, we call waste management, and it is that our gonna tell to you guys. So next, please. Composting, and then we do feasibility with our partner, with Magalarva, but it's still on the feasibility. We want to treat our domestic waste to be a food for black soldier fly. So hopefully we can reduce the domestic waste. So next. So what about the packaging waste? The most bigger waste in our production is plastic waste. So as you can see that government already released some, we call it regulations, peta pengurangan sampah, roadmap to reduce the waste. So as a company, we also responsibility to make the journey. So we submit the report to the KLHK, Kementerian Lingkungan Hidup, and then we admit and we commit that we want to reduce our waste. So next. Yes, this is next, sorry. This is one of our innovations to support roadmap to reduce our waste to the consumer. So can you play the video? Anyone can play the video, please? So basically, we have new brands that released on pandemic. It's called Taffy.
Our latest baby.
Sorry?
Our latest baby.
Yes, our latest baby, Taffy. Have you ever seen on the Haba marketplace, such as Watson? Have you ever seen Taffy products? The Taffy products, actually, we make to support sustainability. And by the screen, you can see that our products has no plastic on the packaging. Basically, on the unit box, have you ever seen unit box? Unit box is something that you have product, and then you have the packaging. It's called unit box. Basically, there is something laminated plastic. And on Taffy, we have no plastic. So we can reduce the plastic waste. And then Taffy, if you ever buy on the digital marketing, you ever, the car box, have you ever seen car box? Usually if you buy some products, it will wrap by a car box, and the car box has no glue. It's locked by itself. It's designed to lock by itself. So it's basically to reduce the toxic to the environment, because glue, as you can know, because glue has contained something chemical that toxic to the environment. And then
it's also cruelty-free and vegan.
Yes.
So we do no harm to the animals. And also we use soy ink. So if it will be more biodegradable and have no toxic substance.
Soy ink is if you can see on the packaging, there is some quotes or there is some ingredients. It's usually using ink, but the ink that we use is the soy ink, so it doesn't harmful to the environment. So this is our products to support sustainability. Next. So as you can see, we've also struggling to achieve sustainability, because first of all, we have so many SKU, stop keeping unit. If you can imagining, if you have
one kind of lipstick.
Yeah,
there is
lipstick.
So many range of shades that if you know, red shade and the purple one, it called one SKU for only red shade, right? And the purple one, there 2 SKUs, so many SKUs.
Yeah, so many SKUs, and then we also have so many raw materials, and then also the packaging itself, and we also collaborating with almost 500 supplier networks, and then with kind of this massive manufacturing, we mean to achieve sustainability by doing reduce, reuse, and recycle. As you can see on the screens, maybe can you play the video? We do a little trial. We call it upcycle. Upcycle is we use our packaging waste and make it into wall sculpture. It is an art. Have you ever seen wall sculpture? Okay, there is one of our trial to upcycling the waste. So if you ever visit Paragon on the plane, we put this wall sculpture in our lobby. So after that, we also did a recycle. We do a research with some university, and the plastic waste is treated to be biocatalyst, and then it is also treated to be fertilizer. So maybe fertilizer you can use to be your plants, and then we also do some research with another university and our partner to feasibility how that we manage our plastic to be energy. Okay, and then next. So basically, as Mrs. Ayat mentioned before, we call TQM, Total Quality Management. It's concluded halal, and then CPKB, and then ISO. In this Total Quality Management, we put our sustainability journey in this, so hopefully that we can implement our sustainability journey by implement this 2KM. And then next. And then as Miss Ayut mentioned before, we really value our people, our employees, and anyone. So we support our business with collaboration with the educations, and then we, as you can see, we have the Paragon scholarships. We hopefully can manage the people to also support our sustainability journey. Next. So basically, as I can see before, if we as a corporate doing something that we support to take a sustainability, but if this kind of cycle, let's call it university, or you as a consumer or entrepreneur or corporate or government doesn't take the responsibility to support sustainability, I think this sustainability on the future will never be achieved. So I hope that everyone on this room, you as a consumer, you as a next maybe CEO of a production, or maybe you are gonna work in the government, I hope you can support and have on mind you have to support this sustainability. So next. So I think that's all for me and for Miss Ayut.
Thank you. Please give applauses, everyone. Okay. That was very, very interesting. As I recognize that Paragon really took large step, I guess. I recognize how Paragon takes sustainability in a very serious matter, incorporating sustainability itself, in the everyday values, and then also in the product design, and also in supply chain. So future engineers, these are actually the fields that you can be participating as an industrial engineer. You can get into research on product development, and the packaging was, I don't know, I was quite mind blown and also interested in that, how the design of a packaging is also taken seriously. So it takes also creativity, of course, to do so. So it's going to be an interesting future, endless opportunities. Okay, for all audiences, please hold your questions and kindly prepare them, because it is a rare opportunity to be able to talk to these very informative speakers. The committees have prepared a link to Slido that will be projected in the screens, or also you can also ask directly in our discussion session later on. There you go. That's the Slido link to submit your questions. So kindly prepare them and submit them firstly. We will give you some time while we go through also the second panel. Okay, I would like to ask to the committee for the second panel session that we will have Miss Annisa Paramita. Is she with us already? Okay, I was told that she has not yet joined through our Zoom. She will be joining soon. I think we could have some discussions about the previous session. I was very intrigued to it. And also, Miss Mus mentioned earlier about the food waste that was produced from, not the plant, no, like from the residency of Paragon itself though. And I really hope that we would be able to collaborate soon. Yes, I currently work at PT Magalarva, which is actually also a company that pursue circular economy, but in food waste section of wastes. And I would like to ask, other than that, there is also the product design. I would like to go back to that matter. How does the market respond to that? Like, you have built this beautiful design of the packaging. How did the market react to such sophisticated design, I guess?
Okay, maybe we can check. This is the market. This is our market.
Okay. Yes, that would be interesting. I would like to have maybe one of our MC is very, I think, very like knowing of beauty products. Can you please come to the stage? Give applause, everyone. No, we're not gonna ask you hard questions. Okay, let's do some market research. So, what is your name again?
Hello, everyone. I'm Fina.
Okay, Fina, cool. Here, Miss Mus wants, and me, we want to know if you see a product of Paragon in the shelves of, I don't know, Indomaret, Alfamart, with the very sustainable packaging, and then there is another product that is similar, but they don't have a sustainable packaging. Which one would you choose and why?
Isn't it obvious? I will choose the sustainable one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Just be honest, right? The other one is from another brand.
Or the same. Still from Paragon, but they like the second product is not so sustainable.
Yeah, it's just simply because the other product have a plus point, which is the sustainable packaging. It's as simple as that.
Okay, another follow-up question. What if, because we talked about the challenge about affordability, the product which has a sustainable packaging is much more pricey than the other one? Which one would you choose? Be honest, it's okay.
Then the cheaper one.
Okay, that is a very honest answer. Thank you. Please give applause. Okay. Returning back to a very real challenge, I guess. I would like to ask also, is it really a lot more pricey at the moment? Or like just...
Basically from the supply chain itself, like the process and of the production, if we want to make it to be more sustainable, so we have to search for another supplier that provide the the sustainability, maybe like the organic resources, or maybe like
the inks
yeah,
and
the inks
also
itself. Like so, if we want to make a sustainable products, so yeah, it will be cost more. So it's really a challenge for us to
sure.
You know, not how to maintain the products, the quality itself. So it can be more affordable, so you guys can have it and not feeling guilty.
Not feeling guilty. Yes, for the pocket.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We do have some questions here. I will try to read it. The first one we have: how can we give our empty products to Paragon? Very, very exciting questions. Okay, maybe Ms. Mus or Ms. Ayut would like to, like, if I bought your product and then I want to like dispose it properly in a very sustainable way, how would I do that?
Okay. Sorry for all of you that we haven't made the station for our products to be disposed, but we ever did an event, right, an environmental day, that we dispose our packaging internally. So we in that event we collect the packaging and then transfer it to Transmit, our partners, and by this event we hope that we can implement it in society.
Yes,
So,
okay.
yes.
Because it is hard to manage all things in-house production, right? Why it is very important to collaborate with third partners. And maybe we will get insights also from the second keynote speaker, which she is in the packaging recovery. I think the business model also like conveys this idea of taking the packages from like plants like yours and then actually developing them into something else, and that like gives value. Okay, maybe we still have 2 more minutes to answer the questions. Okay, the second one, why is it so hard for companies to reach sustainability? What are the obstacles? We had discussed this previously about the price and affordability and the chains that takes a lot more money. But other than that, are there any other obstacles in the way?
Thank you. As I mentioned before, if you want to achieve sustainability, it's not about the company, it's not about the government, it's take all of us to support the sustainability. So my question, have we, as the persons, as a producers or as a consumer, really have the mindset to take the sustainability, to support the sustainability? So the question is, why it's hard to company to its sustainability? If you see and relook to the government, have you ever seen that we have a really good, we call it maybe equipment? If you have ever seen West Bank, have you ever seen West Bank is catered to every province? No, the answer is no. So it is hard for us to manage the waste just because we didn't support it by the government. The government itself doesn't have the West Bank to you as a consumer to put your empty products. Sure. And for us, actually I want to add some word related to the empty products that you want to take back to Paragon. Actually, we did establish the system, but it's very hard because talking about waste, and it's called post-consumer waste that is all on you, and we established and we found very hard to manage all of the waste, because if you the waste, if ever to landfill, it is very hard to difference between Paragon or maybe I mentioned Unilever. it's very hard to separate between these two. So I think if you want to achieve sustainability, maybe Paragon try to establish the system, but we need the support. We need the consumer and people who use our product to have the mindset itself. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, very nice question. As industrial engineering, you guys know that everything is a system, in which way all the components are interrelated to each other. That's, I think, a really good way to explain that. Okay, let me ask the committees if Miss Annisa Paramita is already with us. Okay, so we still have time to answer these. There are a lot of questions. Okay, I would like to ask, would you please highlight the first one? I can't really see it. Yes, thank you. Would you implement tough technologies such as packaging and etc. to your other brands such as Wardah? Okay, got it. So, would you implement that sustainability design to other products?
Indeed, it's in our department, we call it PIV, Packaging Innovations. They did some research to implement the TAFI sustainability packaging to another product, but it's still on the research because we lack of some resources. There is no, it's a lack of supplier that support the packaging itself, the packaging that sustain. So if you ask about would you implement, yes, but we're still trying and we still do some research. So hopefully we can reduce the price to the consumer.
Yes, coming soon, a sustainable beauty product. Okay, cool. Because I agree, it needs a transition with steps and not a leap, because that wouldn't be possible. Okay, next one. Okay, how is Paragon able to develop products to be vegan? Okay, and cruelty-free, because I heard it may took a lot of considerations to make it vegan. Yes. What is it? What does it mean that it's vegan, and how to make it?
Actually, we are not capable to answer those questions because we are not from the research and development team. So how can I say it?
It's the kitchen recipe that is not like for public consumption, of course. Okay, next one. What's your strategies to compete with other brands that may have bigger market already, and they have also the unique selling point of the sustainability matter? Okay, I would like to summarize the question probably. To your competitors, maybe if I can say Body Shop, maybe the toughest one, because they already have an established system actually for their product waste. How would you compete, or like a competitive advantage that Paragon has towards these competitors?
Basically, if we talk about the competition, maybe it's not about competition, but I think it's back to the quality of the product. Let's say we have the product that sustain, we call it TAFI, and then we have the other one that is also sustainable, but if you purchase these two and then you find out the quality product is not good as you want, you will not consider the sustainability itself. So me as a Paragonian and Miss Ait as Paragonian, we remain that we still have to make sure the quality of the product, and then the sustainability is just a bonus for the consumer.
Yes, okay. We are looking very forward to that affordable, high quality, and like marketable products of yours. We're very excited for that. Thank you. And we have our last question. How do Paragon keep maintaining the product waste management with the production cost? How to decrease, how to choose the best method? Okay, these are industrial engineering, very common question about cost, production cost. As were mentioned, it is pricey, not just like for the sake of the selling point, but it is already pricey from the supplier, right? So how do you balance it out? Very, very tough question, actually, yes. I do agree. Because the production cost is very high.
Let me take an example. As I ever mentioned before, we have Taffy. Taffy use, let's say, less plastic on the productions. There's nothing different on the productions, but the challenge is our partner. Our partner is, the supplier. Because if we talk about the sustainability itself, the packaging is, the raw materials and the packaging itself also impact to the cost of the products. So I can tell about the cost on the productions, but I can tell if we can manage to find a good supplier that provide the good price also for the sustainability raw material. I think it's a very good for us, for our manufacturing and for our product when it comes to the consumer. Is you any?
Okay, thank you for the answer. I would like to add, if possible, what I see Paragon with the aforementioned, hundreds, millions of SKUs. There are probably like some products that are actually developed to be sustainable, while the other ones sustaining the company. So there is still the budget to like cover the R&D process that is going on, that is like hoping to be the future of all products. But then again, the company should have the margin to be able to do so, right? So I think it is actually wise for Paragon to take small steps after another until fully developing all products, because that way is the only way possible to like reach the goal of making all the products sustainable. I think we call it like, as industrial engineering subject always say, it's like a trade-off between benefit and cost trade-off. Okay, I was told that Miss Annisa is already with us. I would like to welcome her on the screen. Can we have her here with us? Let's wait for a while. Okay, let's say hi also to all participants at home that are joining us via Zoom platform. Hello, apa kabar semuanya? Hello, Miss Annisa. Can you hear me?
Hi, how are you? I'm truly sorry that I am so late.
Okay. Miss Annisa, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I thought I lost connection.
Okay. Very, very nice to have you here, Miss Annisa. I have introduced you beforehand. Welcome to our seminar. It is our pleasure to have you here today. Miss Annisa, without further ado, we are very
because I am traveling from Jakarta to Surabaya, and then the flight just got canceled, just got delayed, taking such a long time on doing the takeoff. And hi, so my name is Annisa Paramita. Thank you for ISEEC UI. Is that how we pronounce that? ISEEC UI. Okay, I am very much honored to be invited in this event. I am Annisa Paramita. I'm the Secretary General of IPRO. IPRO stands for Indonesia Packaging Recovery Organization. And for that, I would like to ask the organizer to share my presentation material. Okay, so in today's seminar, I'm gonna talk a little bit, not a little bit, it's going to be kind of a little bit wide actually about IPRO initiatives and challenges in packaging waste management. For a starter, we can go to the first slide where we're gonna talk about IPRO itself. So what is actually IPRO? We can go to the next slide. Okay, so IPRO is a voluntary nonprofit industry-led organization. This IPRO is a foundation which is initiated by PRAISE. Okay, PRAISE is a packaging and recycling association for Indonesia sustainable environment. And the founding members of IPRO, if you can see from the logo on the right side, it's 6 founding members. We have 6 founding members of IPRO, that is Coca-Cola, Danone, Indofood, Nestle, Tetra Pak, and Unilever. And up to now, since we already started since August 2020, up to September 2022, we already gained another 5 members, which is Sampurna, SIG, SC Johnson, Santori Garuda, and L'Oreal. And now we are having 11 plus another one, 12, and that is Amcor. And what we are doing in IPRO is we are focusing on increasing collection and recycling of packaging. So we talk about packaging in here, then we're talking about the consumers as well. And To know more about IPRO, I'm going to talk about IPRO's commitment. So in the next slide, you're gonna see that our commitment is, of course, we support the National Strategy Policy, Jakstranas, which is to manage and reduce waste, and that is stated in the Indonesian President Regulation number 97, 2017, which that is to reduce 30% of waste and 70% of waste handling. So this numbers actually kind of haunting us, how to reduce 30% and then how to handle 70%. And but that doesn't make us find this like as an obstacle, but instead it's a challenge. It's a challenge where we can do more initiatives, and then we can collaborate as well to work on this and to comply on the government regulation. And other commitments from IPRO is, of course, to support efforts and initiatives from the communities, and these communities is related to waste management, which aims to build a circular economy. We are also open to work with stakeholders that shares commitment to deal with the solid waste problems in Indonesia, and we commit to educate the public in waste management based on a circular economy scheme. And we talk about the IPRO role itself. We always believe that this waste issue is not only certain particular stakeholder only, but it is a multi-stakeholder responsibility. So IPRO role is in here on the next slide, is we try to enable a sustainable ecosystem for post-consumption packaging management and offering non-recycled material solutions to achieve zero waste to landfill. And what we need to understand when IPRO give the activity to the consumer, what we expect from the consumer is we want to see a change behavior, and then we also expect to for the consumer to do waste sorting from source, and then from the collection facility we want to make sure that the segregated collection for efficient sorting. Why? Because if we got all the waste in a condition where it's mixed, then it's going to be very, very, very inefficient, and it's gonna give us a lot of cost, and that will be, no one will look into that. I mean, like, we cannot increase the collection capacity and the, especially the quality of the material. And then from the government itself, policy guidance with best practices and innovative solutions, and we support national target waste management targets. And for the recycling industry, as a part of this, one of the main challenge in the waste management, and especially if we talk about recycling industry, is sometimes we are running out of feedstock. Why we are running out of feedstock, or the feedstock cannot be fulfilled? It's because we don't have a proper collection system. The collection system, and we talk about collection system, then it goes back to the household, where if the household is not doing a proper waste sorting and then goes to the facility just like that, it will just reduce the quality of the materials. And that's why by the end of the day, what goes to the recycling industry will be just a little or very less. And that's why if in here, IPRO try to enable the sustainable ecosystem, and we are connecting the dots within one to another. And as the first PRO, or Packaging Recovery Organization in Indonesia, this is how we work. You can see on the screen, this is how we work, the flow from the raw material producers. And then if you see the IPRO, we stand in the middle. We are targeting to the packaging companies, brand owners, retailers to join IPRO, together to do collection, to educate the customers by engaging the aggregator or recycler. And in here, the material that we got, the waste material that we got from the consumers, either from the formal and informal collection center, by working together with the aggregator or the recycler, And then anything that was collected cannot be processed, we will put it in the disposal or goes to the waste to energy. And this kind of flow, where the packaging companies, brand owners, retailers are giving their contribution fee to IPRO, is a scheme of joint effort compared to a individual company effort. In here, they are working together, collaborating together through IPRO, and this is something that is also being mentioned in the regulation P75 2019. And with this kind of scheme, of course, it will be more efficient, cost-effective, transparent, and accountable. And then the system should allow producers to secure material for closed-loop recycling. And there is a social inclusiveness and fairness, especially in the transitional market with informal sector involvement. In Indonesia, it is very common that the waste management sector, it's still majority runs by the informal. And from here, if you see, we have the value chain activity that will be explained on the next slide. Okay, but before that, this is the best practices from our founding members. So if we talk about sustainability, how's the responsibility from each of IPRO's members? Before they join IPRO, they already have the initiatives on sustainability for packaging waste management. And this is just a few of examples. We have another 5 members that already doing their initiatives as well. This is showing that the companies, the producers, is having commitment. And in the other way around, as a consumer, what we can do is to support by changing our behavior, by doing waste sorting from home to make sure that we are not making more, it's like, it's more pile in the landfill. Meanwhile, those waste actually can be valuable for the recycling industry. And by that, IPRO having initiatives. So if this the initiative of the members of IPRO, we have IPRO program on the next slide, where we are talking about the activity that IPRO have. We can go to the next slide. We have the collection and recycling program, or we usually call it category A, but it's more about collection and recycling. In this activity, we finances the aggregators or the recyclers for proof of recycling and collection through incentives. And we talk about this category A, we talk about specific materials like PET, PP, UBC, HDPE, MLP, and those 5 are the material that IPRO collect at the moment. And in category B, we are talking about co-funding. Co-funding is we provide the co-funding to set up a new collection facility, infrastructure, sortation system, or improving the existing infrastructure. Again, in return for the proof of new collection and or existing improvement, by the end of the day, what we're going to get is the volume claim. And then in category C is we have the communication and engagement, where we enable activities to support the responsible expansion of category A and B. And beside that, we also have other activity related to the media, social inclusive in category A and B. And also we try to raise the awareness and also do advocacy that is related to IPRO works. And other initiative from IPRO itself is we're having a working group to make, this is part of IPRO strategy. So how can we go faster? How can we be better and in solving these waste issues? So on the next slide, we have 3 working group in IPRO. We have the CRMD, or the collection, recycling, and market development. In this, on the first working group, the collection, recycling, and market development, we are talking most about packaging. So it's like rigid packaging, UBC, flexible packaging. Also, we also discuss about the volume claim, setting up the target for IPRO, because this is being discussed by the member also. So IPRO is not working alone. IPRO is also working together with its member. The member, the working group member is a member of IPRO. So we have the head of the working group, and we have the deputy of the working group. And then in advocacy, communication, and education, this is where we do the education, awareness, behavior change campaign, stakeholder engagement strategy. This is part of IPRO strategy to communicate as well to the public, to the government. So if you're wondering who's the think tank of this IPRO communication team, so it is in the working group of ACE. We call it ACE because it's kind of long to say advocacy, communication, and education. And the last but not least, the most important thing in the packaging history, I think, is to do research and innovation. Why? Because the producers or the companies, the brand owners is also expected to change their packaging, and that cannot be done without any research or innovation. So that's why it is very important. And we're going to go to the next slide where you're gonna see the roadmap of IPRO. Our roadmap is to first to increase the collection in existing materials. As I mentioned before, that our existing materials, we have 5 at the moment. We have PET, UBC, HDPE, MLP, and PP. Okay, and we are going to try to expand to other type materials as well. So we are trying to grab more type of materials to be recycled, to be collected, and to be recycled. The second is we want to build new MRFs or material recovery facility, or in Indonesia it is TPST. And then we want to expand to another city in Indonesia, because at the moment we are running operationally having operational in East Java and also Bali, and we are going to have our first TPST, our first MRF in Bangkalan, Madura. And for the fourth is, of course, we want to engage more stakeholders to join IPRO. This is either can be from the companies, this can be from the academia, this can be from government, and then to join IPRO and collaborate on our program together. But of course, it's going to be defined by the roles and responsibility. But for sure, collaboration is the key, is the keyword for IPRO. And then, what is the challenges for IPRO itself on doing waste management initiatives? On the next slide, you will see that for the brand owners or the producers, that sometimes IPRO as an organization, as a foundation, we can go to the next slide. We understand that the awareness is there for these companies or brand owners, okay, but however, the eagerness to act, it's still lacking. It's just because sometimes waste problem or waste budget is not their main priority, but they already have the awareness. It doesn't mean that they're not caring, but it's just kind of struggling for them to be like to add the that kind of cost or budget in the company. And then the overwhelming standard of measurement of volumes to be recycled by companies. This is related to the regulation from the government, because our member is still doing a dialogue and discussion to do this measurement of volumes and to be reported to the government. And companies are still searching for the best financing mechanism, because why? If we talk about waste management, it's just it's something that sounded kind of least in our daily priority, but if we don't do anything for solving the waste problem, it will just cost us much more. And the more that we don't care, it will cost more on the operational expenditure that will just giving burden to everyone, for the companies, for the consumers, for the government as well. And for the regulation from the companies, from the IPRO members' point of view, that we are looking for a better incentive from the government, more tangible, more clear. So this is also the challenges that is faced by the members of IPRO. And for public itself, we see that the public need to be educated more, so the effort is worth it. Why? Because if we do a campaign about waste sorting from home, we do a campaign about change behavior, but there's no movement on that. There's no movement on that area. It will be just it's not worth it, because we cannot talk about this value change where like we have the aggregator, we have the recycler, but who is the main waste generator? The waste us, like the consumers. And if we want to be educated well to how to sort our waste, then we will help this value chain to work more efficient and effective. And we will be getting also more supply for the feedstock material. And then we can talk about the closed loop, and we talk about circular economy by the end of the day. And for those who already do this waste sorting from home, and then thinking that, but if the waste collector come to my house, he will just put it in one bin again. I meant like in one truck again. It's not being segregated. Then you can empower your local or your nearest waste bank from home. So you can just go to the waste bank and then bring all your segregated materials, and it's either you can donate, or as it is called, it's a bag. So you can just like open an account. It doesn't cost that. I mean, it doesn't give you much, but you're helping the environment. And then how to involve the private sectors, more private sectors in this initiative of IPRO. So we try to, of course, always build the awareness, communicate the benefits, engage in collaborative activities, and present the result achieved. And in here, we are likely to call the activities, the initiative that we are working on as an ESR, or extended stakeholder responsibilities, because we believe that the waste problem is not just one person, two-person responsibility, but it is our responsibility together. And together we can make it. We can make a change. And I think this is the end of my slide, but I also want to give an update that IPRO will be participating in Indonesia Circular Economy Forum on from 5 to 7 October 2022 in JCC Senayan. And they will be having a lot of activities there as well from the organizer. So if you are interested to come and see IPRO booth or other booth, or join the plenary session, or join our thematic session, you are very welcome. More information will be provided in IPRO website. And you can check on you can follow our social media. You can go to the last slide, okay? You can go to our Instagram at IndonesiaPRO_org, or you can go to our website in www.indonesiapro.org. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask more about IPRO initiatives or IPRO members, or how is it in IPRO, you can send me an email to Annisa Paramita@indonesiapro.org. That's all from me for now. I will give back the session to the moderator. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Annisa. From now on, maybe we could collaborate a bit if there is, like I'm talking with the mic. Please kindly mute so we don't have the echoing. Thank you so much. Okay. To summarize, actually, thank you so much, Miss Annisa, for the very, very engaging explanation on your experience and thoughts. As we can see, actually, IPRO ESR, or Extended Stakeholder Responsibility, amplifies on the, IPRO is the actor of enabling the awareness that's already there, right? So IPRO takes that role to actually make the system works. Cool, we have some questions, Miss Annisa, already from the audience. I would read the first one coming up. Does IPRO provide dump station for waste products? Okay, to give some context, Miss Annisa, on the previous session with Miss Nadya and also Miss Mus, we talked about this because here the audience feel like we don't know where to dump our products actually. So if you have any thoughts, we would like to hear it. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, that question is interesting and also a bit. If you have product, I mean, like again, if you already do this waste sorting at home, okay, and then you have, you already have this, like you have the PET bottle, and then you have the shampoo bottle, or you have the how can I say that plastic cup, that you like it's sweet and etc. Okay, yeah. Actually, you can just go to the nearest waste bank of your house, or you can go to, or if there's still pemulung, you can just give it to that pemulung, the scavenger. I mean, like they will be very happy to accept that. And also, if we are talking about a specific product, okay, a lot of brands actually providing this drop box, okay, drop box or the dropping point for the product to be returned. Example, like I think there are several, like Unilever also doing that, and then L'Oreal also doing collection by having this dropping point. But the most easiest way, once you have, you already have your waste segregated, your waste sorted, then you can just go to the waste bank and then give it to them. And it will be much more helpful for the waste bank if you already understand the plastic code, but it's okay if you don't understand. So since IPRO is working with the aggregator, so aggregator is the, we talked about this aggregator is pengumpul that is having, they are in a legal form, means that they are badan usaha. It can be CV, it can be PT. This is like another, at the next level of lapak or bandar. Okay, we engage them to be our partner to do the collection, and their collection is coming from the lower aggregator of their level, or from the scavenger, and also sometimes they also work with waste banks as well to get the materials. So that's why, as a consumer, we do waste sorting at home. And what we can do is just take it to the waste bank, because the waste bank will engage with the aggregator. They will send their materials to the aggregator, and then the aggregator will, with the recycler, the aggregator will send to the recycler their materials, and it depends on what type of materials. If it's PET, they will be going to the PET recyclers. If it's PE, they will be going to the HDPE recyclers. Depends on, and so no need to be worried because IPRO engage with these partners to make sure that we are increasing the collection. And to increase the collection, of course, we have to educate the communities as well, the consumers as well.
Thank you for that clarification. Exactly. So scavenger is the lower level aggregators of the bigger aggregators, and then that are partnered with IPRO. Thank you so much. We have another question, Ms. Annisa. How companies can actually collaborate with IPRO? Are there any specification on which companies should comply in order to collaborate with IPRO?
So, which company should collaborate or join with IPRO? We actually encourage all companies to join with IPRO. Why? Because if we take a look at other countries' PRO, and then if we take a look as well to the regulation from the government, it is mandate for the producers, for the retailers, and then for the for hotel, restaurant, like that. It's just to do the collection, to increase, to take back the packaging. So in this case, how to join IPRO is as simple as you can contact us at info@indonesiapro.org, or again, you can visit us during the Indonesia Circular Economy Forum on October 5 to 7 in our booth. You can ask more a detailed question over there about how to join IPRO. But if you are not coming from a company, whether you're a student or you're doing a research, it is very welcome as well for us. You can just drop your email, anything related to what you need to know about waste, and we will try to help you from there. So there's no specific, there's no like complicated terms and conditions to join IPRO, because at this time, at this moment, what we want to do is to engage a lot of stakeholders to join IPRO, and then to do this joint effort together.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Ms. Annisa. I see some collaboration in the making, because Ms. Nadya and Ms. Mus previously said that Paragon is actually collaborating with also third partners to manage their packagings. So I think ISEEC has brought the exact people in the same room. I think it would be a great collaboration in the future, Miss. And then, thank you for the answer for the previous question. I do have one follow-up question individually, if that is allowed, Miss Annisa. From what I know, these companies are likely to already have their channels of waste management services from years ago. The question is how does IPRO manages to slide through their interest and actually take the spot as the waste management service?
So that's a very interesting question. So we're not actually splicing through. As I mentioned in my presentation, IPRO is actually an initiative of the of PRAISE. So we have our 6 founding members. Our founding members are Coca-Cola, Danone, Indofood, Nestle, Tetra Pak, and Unilever. Okay, so they are our founding members. They are IPRO founding members. And of course, they already have their own program, okay, their own sustainability program with their own related partner that they already engaged for years. Yes, it's true. Their third party, yes, it's true. But as being mandate in the P75, in the Permen 75, it is expected for the companies to do collection through a collective action. So it's not done by one by one, but it is done together, collaboratively. It will create more impact. It will create more impact, and it will make the cost of waste handling, waste collection will be much more effective and efficient compared on doing the activity one by one. Because in IPRO, through category A, okay, through category A, we have several type of material that we are collecting, and it's not about like all members of IPRO always take that, like always do the contribution to each material. It really depends on the material they use for their product. So example, like now, we have our new our new joining member from L'Oreal, and L'Oreal product mainly use the material of PP. And that's why through IPRO, L'Oreal tried to increase their collection of PP material because their product mainly use PP. Or as in a simple way, as in we talk about the material of PET, we have Coke and Danone as our member, and besides they already have their own collection program. Through IPRO, this will be a form of showing that they are doing this together on doing the PET collection. So it's not that IPRO splicing and then like taking over the third party, no. But we are just taking a little bit. I mean, we talk about waste problem. It's very big. Okay, it's very big. And we're not taking other people's part. Instead of we try to collaborate and we encourage. Because why? We believe that if we empower to that level of aggregator, okay, that partner with IPRO, we can help them to be better in business. And if they understand how to run a business well, then we can talk about this business sustainability. Because, however, their position also help the recycling industry, which helps the companies that are members of IPRO. That's for me.
Okay, thank you for the answer. From what I get, so rather than competing with each other, we actually be friends with everyone and collaborate in such a way in which everybody wins, right? Because waste is super big with a lot of materials. I think we have also answered the second and third question by that explanation. Thank you, Ms. Annisa. As I was told also, unfortunately, our time has been over, and thank you for the time, Ms. Annisa. I would like to close this seminar. Very unfortunate. I think if the audiences still have any questions, or I do still have some questions, maybe we can talk after this, or maybe if there is an email or contact that could be reached through. Also, the conference on circular economy that will be attended by IPRO as well. Maybe we could see you guys there. And also, with this, I think we can all agree now that sustainability endeavors are needed to be forced either in the upstream, which is like on the product design of the packagings, and like in midstream, which we have IPRO here as the enabler, and also downstream us, which is us, to actually try to segregate them and comply to the system that is like we're trying to make it possible. Okay, so I think that is all from today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again for Miss Nadya, Miss Mus, and Miss Annisa for your time. Please enjoy the rest of the day. To all participants and honorable guests, to all committees, I thank you all, and I hope to see you guys in the future very, very soon. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much to our speakers for giving such an amazing seminar today. And of course to our incredible moderator, Kak Amalia and Renjana. Thank you very much. And once again, we will also want to express our gratitude to our sponsors and media partners for supporting this event.
Namely PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, the preferred partner for the world-class and environmentally responsible mining and energy solutions.
PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, premium name with sustainable growth.
And also this event is supported by Prime Skill. And as a symbol of our gratitude, we would like to give placards and certificate to our speakers and moderator. First of all, starting from Mrs. Annisa Paramita as the General Secretary of Indonesia Packaging Recovery Organization, to operator, please share your screen to show the certificate for Mrs. Annisa.
Thank you very much, Mbak Muslihaturrodliyah, for the opportunity.
Next, we will have Mbak Nadya Aulia Thufailah from PT Paragon Technology and Innovation. To the committees, please come to the stage and bring the placard and certificate for Mbak Nadya Aulia Thufailah. Okay, take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much to Mbak Nadya Aulia Thufailah for the opportunity.
And last but not least, we would like to give a placard and certificate to our incredible moderator, Kak Amalia. Take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much, Karen. And last, for all speakers and moderator, please stand up to take a photo together for our documentation. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, thank you very much once again for our speakers and moderator for participating in the seminar today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this international seminar of the 22nd Annual ISEEC. Lastly, there will be a documentation session as a closing for this seminar, and for all audiences, let's take a picture together.
And for the speaker and moderator, you may sit in front of us. And for all audiences, you may stand up for photo session. in front of your seat. And please gather to the center. Okay, take a photo in 3, 2, 1. Okay, once again, thank you very much for all audiences to participating in this international seminar of 22nd Annual ISEEC. And of course, thanks to our sponsor and media partners such as PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, the preferred partner for the world-class and environmentally responsible mining and energy solutions.
PT Baratabang, member of Bayan Group, premium name with sustainable growth.
And also Prime Skill.
And after this, there will be a 30 minutes break. And
please come back to this room because there will be a competition briefing for tomorrow agenda. This announcement is for our participants of the competition. Thank you very much for everyone for having us today. I am Azam.
And I'm Fina, signing off as this opening ceremony and seminars MC today.
See you on the next opportunity.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
A step is less meaningful if we walk it alone. The abundant natural resources should be managed sustainably so the next generation of Indonesians can enjoy them. PT Delta Dunia Makmur Tbk, through its subsidiary PT Bukit Makmur Mandiri Utama, or BUMA, has been actively participating in natural resources management in Indonesia. As an independent mining contractor, BUMA is committed to creating the highest value for its stakeholders. Armed with our extensive experience, we uphold our stakeholders' commitment and trust. We structure all of our environmental, social, and governance initiatives on operational excellence and diversification towards a low-carbon economic transition through our sustainability framework. We divide our strategy into 6 sustainability pillars. Our sustainability framework is aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we implement it with good governance and complete transparency. our sustainability framework and its series of activities will be developed continuously, aligning with our vision to be the preferred partner for world-class and environmentally responsible mining services.
PT Bayan Resources is one of Indonesia's leading thermal coal producers operating in East and South Kalimantan. Our world-class Tabang Pakar project in East Kalimantan produces low-ash, low-sulfur, sub-bituminous coal and benefits from a large reserve base, long concession life and strategic location. It is one of the lowest-cost mines in Indonesia, a position which we will further solidify as we increase production to over 50 million tonnes of coal per annum in coming years. Furthermore, we continue to invest in innovative and unique solutions to help us solidify this low-cost position. We were the first company to employ the dozer push mining methodology in Indonesia on a commercial scale. This method is readily used in other parts of the world. We also currently employ leading-edge technology at our mining sites such as geotechnical radar systems that constantly monitor our high walls and low walls. This allows us to mine safer and more efficiently. The Bayan Group is committed to being a good corporate citizen, and in this regard we have implemented ISO 14001, environmental management systems across our major operations. We perform extensive reclamation and revegetation activities at our mine sites, including the keeping of nurseries of native plants and hydroseeding the ground where appropriate to improve stability. Furthermore, in order to reduce our environmental footprint, we require and regularly monitor that 20% of the diesel that our operations consume is biodiesel. PT Bayan Resources has been listed on the Indonesian Stock Exchange since 2008 and amongst its peers is one of the most profitable coal companies in Indonesia. We expect to solidify and further strengthen this position through the expansion of our Tabang project. This will generate prosperity for all our stakeholders and keep us at the forefront of the Indonesian coal industry for many years to come.
Selamat datang di Tambang Batu Hijau, salah satu tambang tembaga dan emas terbesar di Indonesia yang terletak di Kabupaten Sumbawa Barat, Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Barat. PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara mengoperasikan tambang batu hijau sejak tahun 2016 pasca akuisisi dari PT Newmont Nusa Tenggara. Disinilah kami melakukan rangkaian proses untuk menghasilkan mineral yang sangat penting bagi kehidupan manusia. Aman melakukan transformasi dalam berbagai aspek operasional untuk mencapai visi menciptakan warisan terbaik. Strategi operasional Aman adalah untuk meningkatkan copper recovery sebagai upaya konservasi mineral dan mengurangi kandungan mineral pada tailing yang ditempatkan di dasar laut atau deep sea tailing placement.
the Indonesian government develops infrastructure to support the country's sustainable economic growth. KHI Pipe Industries plays its part by providing steel pipe products to support the government as well as private sector projects. KHI Pipe Industries is a manufacturer of a wide range of steel pipe products with long experience. We have facilities to produce large diameter spiral welded pipes, high frequency electric resistance welded or ERW pipes, as well as coating and corrosion protection application. KHI products are supplied to meet the piping needs for oil and gas, construction and infrastructure sectors, both in Indonesia and abroad. Established in 1972 as a pipe manufacturer, PT KHI Pipe Industries has evolved into a leading integrated pipe manufacturer in Indonesia. KHI are also experienced to export its products to other countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, Australia, and some European countries, in line with increasing demand from these countries. Our facilities are located in Cilegon, Banten Province, on the western tip of Java Island, where most major industries are located. This strategic location is supported by Krakatau Bandar Samudra-owned deep port. With this product logistic handling, KHI will have it a lot easier and enables the company to reach and serve customers in timely manner. KHI Pipe Industries' strength lies in its capability to provide a wide range and quantity of steel pipe products, excellence in quality product based on worldwide quality system, integrated pipe mill and coating applicator, and guaranteed supply of raw materials from its holding company, PT Krakatau Steel, Pesero Tbk. KHI Pipe Industries has gained excellence as a pipe manufacturer. The company is working with an objective to provide maximum customer satisfaction through its superior quality product and services, therefore attaining its goal to become PT KHI Pipe Industries, world-class steel pipe manufacturer, coating and corrosion protection applicator.
Dari sebuah kepercayaan, kami berhasil wujudkan banyak mimpi besar. Namun perjuangan kami tak berhenti sampai di sini. Gagal, jatuh, penuh tantangan. Tapi kami tak pernah hilang semangat. Dengan terus berinovasi untuk hasilkan produk terbaik dengan sepenuh hati. Berkolaborasi, berkreasi tanpa batas, mengembangkan potensi, menjadi cara kami untuk terus berlari. Sejak tahun 2019, kami bertransformasi menjadi Paragon Corp, yang terdiri dari Paragon Technology and Innovation, perusahaan lokal kosmetik terbesar se-Indonesia, serta Parama Global Inspira sebagai perusahaan distribusi. Kami memiliki 41 distribution center, lebih dari 10.000 Paragonian, dan kami akan terus berkembang. Dengan R&D center terbesar se-Indonesia, kami terus berinovasi menghasilkan brand-brand terbaik. Visi kami adalah memberikan kebermanfaatan yang lebih besar berdasarkan 4 pilar demi membantu sesama untuk kemajuan Indonesia. Mari berbagi mimpi yang sama untuk terus bertumbuh, berkolaborasi, mengembangkan potensi bersama Paragon Corp.
Skills is an education technology company based in Indonesia that focuses on VR training modules for various industries such as hospitality, banking, constructions, healthcare, and especially soft skills training. Prime Skills offers the use of VR and AR technologies in 3 different segments called Virtual Training Services, Virtual Production Services, and Augmented Production Services. Prime Skills, your enterprise learning partner.
Dengan menggunakan virtual reality learning, kita bisa meningkatkan kompetensi karyawan dengan lebih cepat, dengan pembelajaran yang sangat komprehensif karena meliputi pengetahuan, keterampilan, dan bahkan sikap. Dan itu semua bisa menjadi data yang sangat bagus bagaimana performance dari seorang karyawan di Siambi Niaga.
Yang menarik dari pembelajaran VR ini adalah kita seperti seolah-olah sedang bermain game, padahal kita sedang belajar. Karena visualisasi yang bagus, jadi seolah-olah kita sedang berada dalam cabang. Padahal kita bisa belajar dari mana saja. Dari virtual learning ini, ada 3 aspek yang dinilai, yaitu fokus, kenyamanan, dan ketepatan. Ini dinilai dari mulai pada saat pembukaan kita VR sampai dengan akhir, sehingga hasil kita bisa langsung dapat dinilai oleh mentor, karena ini dinilai langsung.
When it comes to progress, no one is more committed than us. We are dedicated to become a growth partner to our stakeholders and build meaningful partnership. We believe in enhancing the quality of life through our products used in every aspect of our daily lives. Our presence in life is everywhere, ensuring the future to be more advanced. We ensure that our quality of work is of the highest standards, devoted to achieve the best results in everything we do. Integrity, safety, teamwork, accountability, and respect are our foundations. We believe in creating shared values across all ecosystem to serve as a catalyst of progress. With our long history being Indonesia's leader in petrochemical industry, we are proud to contribute to Indonesia's economic growth, affirm our commitment to people, planet, and profit. We work together with all partners to contribute to communities and provide solutions. We stand true to our promise to our people and the communities we live in. With over than 2,000 dedicated staff, we are committed to building businesses, uplifting people, and progressing Indonesia.
Indonesia merupakan negara agraris dengan populasi penduduk keempat terbesar di dunia. Saat ini Indonesia sedang berkembang, membangun di semua bidang, dan memperbaiki infrastruktur. Kargil hadir di Indonesia, membantu masyarakat untuk bertumbuh dengan menerapkan wawasan dan pengalaman lebih dari 150 tahun. Kargil Indonesia berkantor pusat di Jakarta, memiliki lebih dari 20.000 karyawan di 60 lokasi, kantor, pabrik, dan perkebunan, serta fasilitas yang tersebar di seluruh Indonesia. Aktivitas usaha Kargil Indonesia meliputi produksi nutrisi hewan, Cargill Tropical Palm memproduksi minyak sawit mentah, biji sawit dan minyak biji sawit berkualitas tinggi. Cargill melayani pasar internasional untuk pati dan pemanis kepada pelanggan di lebih dari 70 negara. Kami mengumpulkan, menentukan tingkat kualitas, mengemas, dan mengekspor kakao berkualitas tinggi. Kami memproduksi minyak kelapa mentah dengan kualitas yang sesuai dengan keinginan pasar yang dihasilkan dari kopra kelapa lokal. Cargill mulai menjalankan bisnis protein di Indonesia dengan membentuk perusahaan joint venture PT Cahaya Gunung Foods. Kami membantu masyarakat bertumbuh. Kami berkomitmen untuk melindungi hutan, mendorong pertanian yang berkelanjutan, mengurangi dampak lingkungan, dan berupaya melestarikan dan meningkatkan kualitas air. Karena kami bertumbuh.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion industry.
In 1950, world production of plastic was a mere 2 million tons a year. Since then, annual production of plastic has increased by nearly 200 times, jumping to 350 million tons a year.
In 2019, the North American waste management market reached $208 billion. Strict environmental regulations, as well as a surge in the amount of waste produced, is expected to expand the market even further. By 2027, the waste management market is expected to grow into a $229 billion